focus. Boy, you crazy.
And we're back.
On pitch.
Nice.
That was pretty pitch worthy, I'd say.
We'll write a song.
Just starting off. What if that's our rapper
And we're
sign
back,
on?
and we're back, and we're back again.
For
it's
every
true.
song we make. Just
Yeah.
And
we're
we're back
back
with another rap, and I want to take a crap, and I go in a seat, and yeah. Just let me freestyle for an hour.
That's the title track off of our new mixtape.
Please check it out.
Yeah. Welcome back to That's Not News. I'm still Trevor.
And I'm still Jack.
Yeah, nothing's changed really.
Yeah, same old stuff.
Today I'm wearing a sweatshirt that says Beatty, an endless legend.
Yeah, which I don't understand why you don't wear that every day.
Bang, bang.
Flexing your imaginary
Firepower.
muscles.
You remember that movie?
What is that from?
Night at the Museum.
The first one. Okay.
Yeah, first one.
Yeah, then there was like...
Because it's the thinker that does it, yeah?
Gum gum in my gum gum.
Yeah,
gum.
it's also the first one.
Man.
Why don't I wear this every day? I feel like I'd get beat up.
Why?
You know?
Oh yeah, because I get beat up.
Feels cocky.
Wearing my Poga Nation shirt, I get beat up.
Yeah.
They're like, why
Oh,
you
did I wear this last time?
You did.
No
Don't change
way,
it, though. Don't
dude.
change it.
I'm wearing this every time now.
Yeah, it's become a staple.
I'm wearing it every time,
I wear
folks.
the same 3 sweatshirts every time we do this.
That's...
It's never anything different.
Damn it. I'm so upset about that.
Why are people so afraid to wear their own shirts, though?
See, here's what was going to happen. Here's how lame I am, right? I was going to wear the shirt that I wore when we filmed our sketch on Thursday, and I was going to make a joke about it.
Okay.
Okay, I was going to make a joke about the fact that I was wearing the shirt that I had filmed a sketch in. And then I put it on, and there was a stain on the sleeve. From what, I'm really not sure. It was something red. Not blood, though, so...
It's not a blood stain.
No,
That's positive.
pizza sauce, pasta sauce, maybe.
Yeah. Chili?
Anyway.
Chili? Have you had chili? Tomato soup recently?
Did I have chili recently? Jury's out on that one.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
What about your mom's chili?
Pasta sauce?
Well, that was months
That was
ago.
so long ago.
That was when we threw up. In
Yeah,
in
go
the cup.
watch Jack and Trevor Vitamins
Check that sketch out.
to see me throw up.
But it's just chili.
It's just chili. Anyway, there was a stain on it, so I had to put in the dirty clothes, and I was like, well, I kind of want to wear a black sweatshirt. I showered, but I didn't do my hair today, thus the hat. I think this is the first time I've ever worn a hat.
You do your hair? It's like you have to shape it in a way.
Yeah, I do my hair.
I do my hair too, but I was just curious. I didn't know if your hair falls in a pattern of this is how it's going to be today.
I have incredibly straight hair,
So it just goes...
so it takes a good, not a crazy amount, but I have to put product in my hair to, like I have taught my hair to kind of do that.
Yeah.
But like, hey, I'm not going to do it today. You know?
You're not unveiling it.
I'm not going to do it today. Hey, if we reach 50 subscribers.
50 subscribers on YouTube.
I'll show you my hair without product.
You know what? Wait, if we reach 100 subscribers on YouTube, I will shave my head.
Okay, I'm holding
you heard
you
it
to
here.
it.
I will shave my...
Are you shaking on
It
that?
has to be a certain amount of time. Let's discuss the amount of time till we get to 100 subscribers.
Before this summer.
Before that's a long time to get to 100.
You think we'll get 100 before this summer? I don't think.
I think we should get.
I
I think we should get 100. This will be so thirsty to get 100 subscribers. We need to fucking clip this and put this online. I need to get 100 subscribers in a month. If we get to 100 in a month, I will shave my
by the end of
fucking
February.
head. I will shave my head. My girlfriend is going to hate this shit. She's gonna be like, "Are you kidding me? Why would you do that?"
You heard it here first, okay? If we get 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel
I'll shave my head.
by the end of February.
The end of February? Wait, can we start in March? Wait, that kind of actually gives me...
It gives you
That
it's
makes
less
it worse
time.
for me. Okay.
Yeah, if you want to go into March, dude.
Okay, no. Not shaving my head, but getting frosted tips or bleaching my hair.
By February.
By the end of February, I will bleach my hair. Which one is worse?
Frosted tips isn't bad.
Or we need to
I do
raise
frosted
the
tips.
stakes. What if we turn it to like 200 or 500? Is that becoming ridiculous?
If it was 500, I would let them design a tattoo, and I would get a tattoo of whatever.
Wait.
Somebody.
Okay, we should create goals now. Scrap the shaved head thing. I do like where we're headed, but Is this?
You can't scrap the shaved head thing.
I'm scrapping it now. Are we doing this? Is this thirsty of us to do? Is this
I think
thirsty?
everybody does it.
We're like, give me 100 subscribers and I will cut my balls off. Like, what? I'm not going there. That's hypothetical. Don't give me that look. It's a joke. I'm creating stakes to get people to subscribe.
Yeah.
Is that something that's like, come on, really? You're really thirsty. You're really trying here.
I mean, that's what Patreon is.
Fair to some extent, but they already have a fan base. Yeah? They already have people that are donating to them.
Supposedly.
You think there's Russian bots out there?
What? Who already has fans that... Like somebody that has a Patreon?
Popular creators.
Anybody can have... Like, we have a Patreon, just nobody...
Nobody donates.
Nobody
donates, man. We do have a Patreon.
To be fair, I don't think we probably have great...
rapport?
No. Wow, you bring it up now. You choose to bring it up now, of all times. No, I don't think we have great incentives on there, maybe. I think, like, $1 is a thing, you know? Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we have, 20 subscribers currently, so...
But I do like the idea of creating stakes behind it. Let's say 200 subscribers and we both have to do something.
200?
200 by the end of March, and we both have to do something. We can make like an announcement video, make it official.
Oh, if it's by the end of March, okay, it's either 150 by the end of February or 250 by the end of March.
250 by the end of March.
There's no way we reach 250 by the end of March.
Who knows?
Zero clue. Zero. There is zero chance.
But if we create these, who wants to see us with a shaved head? Maybe not a lot of people. But still,
I'll do it. If we get 250 by the end of March, we'll both shave our heads.
This needs to be an official video that we will create and post online. We could reference the fact that it's thirsty if you want to. We could be like, listen, we understand what we're doing, but we're gonna do it anyway.
There's zero way, dude. There's zero way. And
I'm so happy
understand
you have faith
that's not
in us.
very good grammar. Okay.
I'm so happy you have faith in us. To get
Dude, it's
250
been what? It's been at least it's been almost 6 months.
No. It's been almost 6 months since we've been doing this. It's been about 3 since we've been doing Jack and Trevor.
How cool do I look right now?
Fantastic.
I look great right now, don't I?
Yeah.
This is fashion.
Yeah, your ears are making a statement.
Thank you.
But I don't think we share enough of our YouTube videos. Like, we do it on the Facebook page. Wait, you gonna throw shade at me?
No, I think it's funny that we're gonna talk about this on the podcast.
I don't care. We're having an existential crisis.
Let's do it.
About. No, we don't need to.
No, let's get a word.
We're not gonna harp on this too quickly, but
we'll talk about it after.
We'll share it. I'll share my shit more. Long story short.
Anyway.
Okay, we need to create those stakes.
250 by the end of March,
and we'll shave our heads.
I've shaved my head before, though.
I haven't. I'm nervous.
Yeah, I had to for a show.
My palms are sweaty.
Dude, my freshman year of college... I said college weird.
My freshman
year of college, I...
had a kegger on Brad's lap. I just chugged that beer, dude.
I had to grow my hair out for, Chekhov. The Russian playwright? No?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought you were referring to the Star Trek character.
I was in the show called The Seagull, and... played Yakov and had to grow my hair and my beard out for that. And then the next show, literally started rehearsals the day after that show closed, was Our Country's Good. And I was playing a prisoner in a convict colony, so they shaved my head and shaved my beard.
Do they recommend that you get in, like, I guess, grow your hair out, grow your beard out? Do they say to do that, or is that just a choice by you?
Generally, what I would tell people, like theater students when they were touring or stuff like that, I'd tell them that, less so with your weight, especially nowadays, but even with your weight a little bit, the decisions about your hair and all of that stuff is really not yours for 4 years if you go to theater school. So yeah, I mean, it's not up to you, but it is a little bit more. It is a little bit more when you're a professional actor, right? Because if somebody's like, "We need you to cut your hair for this job," you can be like, "I'm not going to take the job."
Yeah, but then you're risking the chance
then
of
you're not.
work.
So the only way you're going to do that is if you're a successful actor, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because you have
So
the opportunity
pretty much when
to
you're
do
an
that
actor, you don't have full say over your look all the time, you know?
now. Yeah, which, I mean, I'm...
If a show
all
asks
for
me to
that.
do something, like cut my hair or something like that, I'm almost always going to say yes.
Without a doubt. I mean, if it's going to benefit your career, I would do something like that, too.
Yeah.
Listen, we want you to get a face tat temporarily.
So, like,
for
shaving
4
my
months.
head wasn't my idea. One day, the director was the same show for The Seagull and Our Country's Good. And one day we were in the Seagull rehearsal, like a week and a half before the show was going to close. And the director, her name was Susan, she was like, hey, Trevor, can you pull, like, your hair back for me? And so, like, I just went like this.
Yeah, and she's like...
And she wanted to see my hairline
She's
for
getting
what
the
my
bald
hair
look.
would look like with, like, a buzz cut, essentially. And she's like, oh, yeah, that'll be perfect. And I was like...
Did you make
Are you trying to... am I shaving my head? And she was like, yeah, we're thinking we're going to have you
So
shave
you're
your head.
you went home that night, you just...
Well, I still had a week and a half of that show. But literally after the last show of The Seagull, all of the guys had beards. And we all shaved them off in the dressing room before, like, we came out and greeted people after the last show.
That's great.
But then one of my friends at school, he shaved my head. Because I had a lot of hair at that point. It wasn't, like, ponytail length quite.
But it was long.
But it was long.
Yeah.
And it was like a small dog on the floor.
Shoot. Either shaved head or frosted tips. What are we going to do?
Shaved head. I think that's more.
There's more stakes to that.
Frosted
versus the
tips is
frosted
whatever.
tips. I mean, shaved head is more iconic, I think, now than frosted tips. Frosted tips is like, what the hell are you wearing on the top of your head?
Yeah, but frosted tips you can cut.
I guess. Yeah.
Shaved head you can't go back from.
No,
it's
you
gonna-
can't.
you're
You got to
gonna-
keep it for like 2-3 months.
I guess you can wear hats, but
I'll probably be a hat
So
person.
250 by the end of March.
All right, let's get a word. We're shaking on
Shake
it.
my hand. You saw it here. We'll post it.
All right.
There's no way, dude.
I love your faith in us right now.
There's no way. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go, folks. 12 minutes in.
We're getting a word. 3, 2, 1.
Bang. God.
Bang.
All of these fucking... Okay, first of all, before we really get into the word, I'm sorry to delay it further, but I want to actually plug. So I guess we're trying to hit 250 by the end of March.
Which he doesn't believe is going to happen.
Go
so.
check our YouTube channel out, Jack and Trevor. It's not the guys that sing that don't look like us, so use your head
I think we should pose
as
exactly
them
like
and
them.
have a profile picture just
Yeah.
like them. It's not them. We do stupid comedy stuff.
Yeah,
You
it's
know?
real idiotic.
Silly.
Again, I think I mentioned that in the Facebook post about our pointed satire, that's a joke. We
Yeah.
make fart jokes and pee-pee jokes.
Every once in a while, we get a little ethereal.
I think so.
That's not the word I meant to use. Anyways, follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram,
Yeah, check us out.
Facebook. If you're
I think it'd be worth your while. Like,
a mom.
genuinely speaking, it really is the demographic.
I use Facebook, so-
My mom and grandma are like, I can't believe you're doing this. Like, they're just now saying it.
Yeah.
Like, I've been doing this for months. Yeah, so.
Anyway, let's get into the word bang.
Bang.
This is was last week crack, or was
Yeah,
that 2 weeks
for
ago?
the past 3 weeks, it's
It's
been
been
a one-syllable
very
word.
short words.
Yeah.
This one again, a very.
Have you ever had bang bang shrimp?
Is that like an Asian dish?
Suppose it's an American Asian. You know, it's not. I
Right,
don't think,
it's
I don't
not-
think in
it's
China.
not,
yeah.
like authentic.
Right, they're not like, you know, you're not walking down the streets of China and they're handing out bang bang,
Bang bang
shrimp.
shrimp.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's basically like a buffalo sauce that is sweet, but I think it's buffalo sauce mixed with some sort of hoisin sauce to make it Asian.
Oh, is
Like,
it
so
yum
there's-
yum sauce?
Not quite.
What is yum yum sauce?
Yum yum
'Cause
is
it's
like
good.
Yum yum's
It's
amazing.
yummy.
It's a mayonnaise based sauce that is just.
I'm
I
not
don't
a big
exactly know
sushi
what's.
person,
You know what? We have computers, so I'm gonna just check out the contents of yum yum sauce.
Dude, I've been watching a lot of you. Have you seen Bon Appetit? Shout out to Bon Appetit. I know you watch this.
Oh, Bon Appetit. Oh, the yummy videos or the tasty videos, whatever the fuck.
Not yummy. Yummy
Girl,
is
you got
actually
that
so yummy is
taste.
actually supposed to be pretty effed up.
Really?
a lot of their videos are staged supposedly and not actually doable.
Oh, the tasty vids you're saying? Or the yummy vids?
Yummy, I think
Yummy?
specifically.
Let's see the contents of what goes into Yum Yum sauce, which is different from Bang Bang sauce. I didn't know if you... Do you have a Bonefish Grill anywhere near you in Iowa?
No.
It's a huge
Iowa,
chain in the southeast region. Like it's all throughout Florida, Georgia. I thought it may have spanned up to
Yeah, you
Iowa.
have the ocean, so...
But
we
it's
don't have
not
the
even
ocean.
fresh seafood. This shit is shipped in from... It's just frozen stuff that they drop into a fryer.
Right, but it doesn't have to go as far, you know?
Fair point. Yeah, you don't have to go all the way to Iowa.
Yeah.
We're not bringing shrimp to
We
Iowa.
have, like, bass and cod and trout.
We probably have
you
some
know?
killer fish and chips places, though, yeah? No?
I mean, good
It's
fish.
Iowa, as
like
you
good,
said.
like battered cod and like stuff like that. You know.
Yeah, that's probably
I
pretty
also wasn't a
tasty.
big fish person growing up. I wasn't a huge fish person until I went to Key West or to the Florida Keys
Gotcha.
and ate just seafood all the time. Anyway, what's in Yum Yum sauce?
So let's check this out. So this is not our word, but we're gonna do it anyways. 16 ounces of mayonnaise. So Yum Yum is a mayonnaise-based
Right.
sauce.
How much does this make?
Dude, it just makes a healthy bowl, is what it looks like. It's not what they
Everybody's
say.
favorite size, a healthy bowl.
So 16 ounces. It's 16 servings. So think about 16 ounces of mayonnaise. That's about a bowl this big and deep, full of friggin' mayonnaise. 2 tablespoons tomato paste or ketchup. 2 tablespoons melted butter. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, some hot sauce, cayenne, and some sugar. That's apparently what Yum Yum sauce is made with, and it is not at all
That's really
Asian,
not very Asian
in any
yeah.
way. Paprika, that's European. That's
It's
actually
more like
from my
Thousand
neck of the
Island
woods.
It's pretty much Thousand Island dressing.
More or less, yeah. Mayonnaise, ketchup, melted butter. I guess the hot sauce. If you wanted to add sriracha to it, there's a specific way of going about it. But let's take a look at Bang Bang sauce. Yep, there it is. I just typed in
Are we
Bang
just talking
once.
about sauces today now?
Bonefish Grill Bang Bang Shrimp. I'm telling you, it's a thing.
I didn't not believe you.
I
I'm pretty
know.
sure other restaurants do their take on Bang Bang
Yeah,
shrimp.
Panda
now.
Express does Bang Bang as well. I think that's definitely offensive. Like,
Bang Bang?
Bang Bang. You know, not Pineapple Express. Panda Express coming up with like Yum Yum, Bang Bang. Like a lot, I don't know. I feel like that could be pretty offensive, but let's see.
You want to explain why?
I don't think so.
I
I don't think we need to dive into that.
No.
But I think that it is. Anyways, Bang Bang.
I have a larger issue with the naming of Chinese restaurants. Chinese American restaurants, I should say. Because it seems like they only use like 5 words.
Yeah,
You
wok
know?
cuisine, China wok,
Panda Express.
Panda wok.
So there was a restaurant in Peoria where I went to school called Ton Lin. Fantastic restaurant.
Hey, that's not the traditional name.
Lin is a very
Traditional.
traditional.
But it's
and
not
then I
like
came
you don't
back.
see it everywhere.
There was a place in Cedar Rapids called Panda Lin.
Damn it.
Like, what do these things mean?
Yeah.
Panda Express.
Panda, yeah.
First of all, it's not Panda Meat.
Panda Buffet is a place near me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like they're cooking panda.
Red Lobster. You know, like you go to Red Lobster, expect to eat lobster.
I don't get lobster at Red Lobster. I'm actually like that. It's disgusting. I only go for their bread rolls, their biscuits.
I've never been to Red Lobster, so
You're better off, let's be honest. So, Bang Bang Shrimp. Guess what the main ingredient for Bang Bang sauce is?
gunpowder.
Mayonnaise.
buffalo
You were
mayonnaise.
close. Real close. So there isn't any buffalo. I was way off.
I was gonna say that seems like a weird thing to put on shrimp.
But
Well, buffalo sauce.
some sort of chili sauce to like cut it. Like you need some heat. So it's a half cup of mayonnaise.
Okay,
A lot. A quarter cup of Thai sweet chili sauce.
there's the Asian.
Yep. Quarter teaspoon of sriracha.
There's
the
a weird,
Asian.
What a weird sentence. There's the Asian.
3/4 cup cornstarch and
Something-
then canola oil for frying. Yeah, this is
Something you'd see in like a Stanley Kubrick Vietnam movie.
There's the there's the Asian. Get him. Jesus Christ. Yeah, so this is really not good for you at all. This is very unhealthy.
Right.
If it calls for a half cup of mayonnaise, we're already in trouble.
I
Does
don't
look
know.
good.
You can have some good like mayonnaise isn't all bad. You know, like the mayonnaise made with avocado oil,
Yeah, that's
or like
not,
omega-3
not
fatty
horrible,
acids.
But mayonnaise is just fats. It's
Right,
just
but
fats.
there-
Sometimes there's like, I guess if you have too much of anything is bad.
Right. There's a big belief that all fat is bad. That's not true.
No, you need a good balance.
You need fats to survive.
Balance, without a doubt. What is keto? Friggin' keto diet is just fats and meat. It's protein and
I
fats.
hate the name keto, man.
I do too.
I really hate it.
It's being overused for everything.
Not even that it's being overused, just a dumb word.
I don't think...
Make a better word! God! Fuck.
Want to have a Curb Your Enthusiasm talk about it? It's just keto!
It's just
keto!
What is it anyways?
What's keto? It doesn't do anything.
It doesn't
for
even
me.
explain what it is.
I don't like
a word
keto.
you should be able to tell what a word is by what the word is.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it doesn't. Ketosis is what the word
I say that
guess,
and then
short
think
for.
about literally every word, and if you weren't raised learning a language, you wouldn't be like, oh, I get it now. Like barn.
A barn.
Does it just speak to like obviously you and I think of like a fucking red structure.
I think of Barnaby, the name.
Is that literally the first thing you thought of?
No.
I was gonna say, leave, get out of here.
I think of you couldn't hit the right side of a barn. What's that term? You couldn't hit the broad side of a barn. The red side of the barn.
The red side of the barn.
You couldn't hit a red barn.
Yeah, we painted our barns like Rubik's cubes.
That's
so there's only a
confusing.
red side of the barn.
There's only a couple quadrants that are red. We haven't solved the Rubik's cube yet. It's just an unsolved one. So
What if every word was onomatopoeia, so it sounded like what it was? That's what onomatopoeia is, right?
like boom, pow. Yeah, that's onomatopoeia. Bang, bang. Ah.
Bang bang.
Yeah. So yeah, what would a laptop be if it was an onomatopoeia? Technotype. Type words. Electrotype. We're ASMRing how it. Hold on, I got a call from my bring bring.
Dude, how about how every improviser types?
But yeah, not even making the sound effect, and also we're hacking into a mainframe of who knows what.
Dude, one time I had the idea to actually try to type a message like while I was also trying to be in a scene, and I was like,
oh, I'd lose track. You're trying to pay attention to what's going on around you, but you're also just so into what you're doing here. It's a lot.
dude,
yeah.
I think it's so funny anytime. It's the same with like digging. Anybody that does digging in a scene.
But why do improv scenes always go to digging or typing or cooking? You know what I mean?
Because at a certain point it becomes an in-joke for us.
Fair, but in a way, it's nobody's laughing at the joke. It's
I don't
just
know.
like a tip of the cap to you.
I don't know. Anytime an improviser does a digging or a typing or a scene like that, not a teaching scene because that's a different thing.
Yeah, no.
You can have a good teaching scene. Listen to me be so pretentious about improv.
You could have a good teaching scene. I think teaching scenes are underrated. I think you could teach in a scene.
I don't know. It's kind of if you make it about something, yeah.
Again,
If you make it about something.
I mean, if it pertains to...
If you had to guess where I'm taking improv classes, where would you guess?
I would guess the Douche Academy. It's the Improv Olympique. I.O., which they can't call it that anymore. The Olympics went after him.
Did they really?
I actually don't know. But I do think there was something about that where, like, it used to be called Improv Olympic, but then there was some lawsuit.
Yeah.
With
Well, I
the
knew they
Olympics.
used to be called Improv Olympic. Wonder if they changed when they moved buildings.
Probably. But yeah, there's a...
Bang! Like a gun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is that how you start your scenes?
Yeah. No, it's like Michael Scott learning improv in The Office. He just kills people in the scenes.
I think there's that just indicates that there was, like, within that group, there was a lot of knowledge of improv, and that's bad improv right there. If you're shooting everybody in a scene and they're all getting dropped, I've never bombed so hard than in those moments where, like, it's resorted to that. Where somebody takes out an improv gun and I'm like, we're all going to get shot here. And then our improviser friend starts shooting us all, and then I drop to the ground and I start laughing to myself because I'm like, no one's enjoying this. The fun thing about bombing
I
is
feel like
that,
I've pulled a gun in a scene before and it's worked.
But have you been like...
I really support Second Amendment rights within improv scenes.
Okay. You've definitely...
No,
flexed.
I've never... I don't think I've really...
Have you
obviously
killed somebody?
I've killed somebody in a scene before.
Yeah, I don't think I ever resort to that. I just like to... I think my style is more based on, like, conversational wordplay. You know, I'm not madcap crazy. You know, sometimes I can go there, but I wouldn't really go in that realm. But, yeah, I think we're definitely reverting from the word. From bang.
That's why I said bang gun.
Bang!
Oh...
So, onomatopoeias. How do you feel about those things?
Wow. You haven't been on a first date in a while.
No, I don't need to.
Yeah.
Why do I need to? You know what I mean?
You can tell your small talk's really good.
I think it's part of my charm. I think
your small talk's bad?
I think, yeah, my bad small talk and then referring to it being like, wow, that was really bad.
Did you use a line like, so, how about onomatopoeias? Do you ever seen Psych?
Yeah.
You know when Gus is like, you hear about Pluto? That's messed up. Were you using lines like that with Rachel?
No. The first night we met, it was like we were texting at first for a couple of weeks, and then the first night we actually met, it was for Halloween, and I dressed up as Ace Ventura, and she was Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Which is just
sure
appropriating, but fuck it.
When was this?
2017? Yeah. Wow.
So really not different times. I was hoping for it. It's okay.
How can you expect that?
It's
I've only
okay.
been together with her for 3 years. It's also a different place. If you went to Florida, you'd
That's
be like,
true.
this all makes sense.
Yeah, a lot more flies in Florida.
Without a doubt.
Wow. Hey, look at that alliteration.
A lot more flies in Florida.
Yeah.
A lot more goes, you know.
Hey, this is the
south.
day where I just look really cool with my hat and my hood, you know?
Anywhere south,
I probably look so dumb right now.
Yeah, you do. You look pretty dumb, but it's
Thanks.
all right. Let's
I'm owning
we
it.
could just make it a thing.
Sorry, you're talking.
Yeah, I was talking, but it's cool. So anyways, we were appropriating culture for our just our Halloween fun, and I immediately started sweating when I saw her because I was like, she's out of my league.
Damn.
So I definitely didn't have game, but that's what was charming, I guess. The fact that I was just smiling.
What are
and
you
just like,
talking
"Hi."
about? I feel like you look like what every girl wants.
You are sorely mistaken, my friend. I don't think I have that look. I mean, maybe me. I might just be. It might just be my lack of confidence overall.
Yeah.
Or my humility because I'm so goddamn humble.
Right.
But yeah, I don't know. It never backed up for me. I never had the personality of like I can get any girl I want.
Right.
Even though I might dress that way, or like the way that I dress shows that, it's truly not the case. And I feel like that's where initial conversations can go wrong with people that make preconceived judgments, which is upset.
You also seem like the kind of person that wasn't necessarily focused on being in a relationship.
Meaning, like before Rachel?
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't like you were actively seeking, like hooking up with people.
I was trying to, and then I gave up. I was genuinely I was trying to for months because I was like, I want to be with somebody.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to do these hookups. Hooking up is dumb to me.
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna get personal here. I don't think the intimacy is that fun when you don't really know somebody. So I was pursuing, trying to find a relationship, and it didn't work. And then when I gave up, I started talking to Rachel just very nonchalant, like myself, and then we hit it off immediately that night. Like
nice.
Just due to my due to my sweaty nature. I just was like a clammy guy, nervous but also polite.
Girls love clams.
I was raised well. They definitely don't like clams. They don't like clammy hands. I feel like some girls are into some dumb shit, in my opinion. They want to be treated like shit sometimes.
Yeah.
They want to be ignored. They want to be second place.
Yeah.
When being raised for me, I always wanted to put a girl on a pedestal a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much that there are a lot of girls out there that want that. I just think that we live in a society sometimes that tells them that's what it is. And then they get trapped within that cycle. Yeah, I don't think anybody really wants to be like oh, let me get trapped in a cycle of abusive behavior where, you know, my significant other is clearly greater than I am.
No, like, I guess I guess I didn't mean it that way. I was thinking more along the terms of, like, it's a game for some people to enjoy kind of being treated like shit in reality. Like, for example, one of my girlfriend's friends, like, gets off on the idea of arguing with her significant other, and they're like, this gets me going when I get treated like shit. And I'm like, that's an interesting quirk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like there's not very many people like that.
There's a healthy amount, at least in the community that surrounds me. I know a fair amount of people that enjoy being
hang out
treated
with
like
different
shit.
people, dude. Holy
I
shit,
seek out
that's
different-
fucked up.
I seek out
That's
different
really
people all the
fucked
time.
up. I'm sorry, mom and dad, but that's fucked up. Holy shit.
It's the harsh reality of where we're living in.
They want to fight?
Yeah, they enjoy fighting. Some people,
I mean, I
some
get it.
people
Sometimes
enjoy
fighting feels cathartic if something's wrong.
but it's not horny. Cathartic is different than, like, I'm gonna jump your bones after we talk about how you fucked up the pasta earlier. You know what I mean? It's a weird thing
Right.
to. I don't know. There's some weird sexual kinks that just surprise me sometimes.
Yeah.
That lead them to bang. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Tying the word in at the end. I don't know. I think it's just this is probably such an uncomfortable conversation.
Look at
that your
that.
are gonna watch.
My parents watch this, so I don't know how much I'm going to talk
Sorry.
about my
Yeah.
thoughts on that.
I will share. I'll happily share.
Oh man.
I made him leave the room. I made him stand up and walk around.
No,
Sorry,
I
Mr.
just
and
know-
Mrs. Beatty. I apologize.
No, it's okay.
We'll
I
change
just
the
know
subject.
that one time they, like, I don't know if they do this every week.
Your
but-
parents?
No, I don't know if they do this specific thing every week, but I know they've, like, sat down on a Friday night to watch an episode before. So,
You're in for a treat.
you know,
sometime
I'm really not
Friday.
going to dive into
You don't have to.
my
I guess I was
stuff
just
on
sharing my
that
stuff.
one. Yeah. I get what you're saying, though. That's messed up.
But some people, no, it's
Here's the
it may be
thing.
not a big
I
group.
get it on a base level. I don't get, like, literally wanting to fight every time. I get being in that situation.
Yeah.
And
I also just,
taking advantage of it, but not being like, oh, I'm purposely going to fight with somebody to turn myself on.
yeah, I think it's also a maturity thing too. Tell me that in high school you didn't have relationships, or you didn't see relationships with people where, like, they were just constantly not necessarily tormenting, but just kind of like picking on each other the whole time.
Oh, dude, that's how you.
That was the way
That's
of
still how
flirting.
people flirt with you at this age. That's literally like the last person I was talking to. That's literally.
It's so dumb to me. I think it's so dumb, and I think that, like, why can't we be each other's cheerleaders versus low key shitting on each other all the time? You know what I mean?
Because I think you can be both. I think it's fun. I think it's a certain level of intimacy to open yourself up to.
Criticism or.
You know, there's two different parts of it where it's hard to open yourself up to love and that kind of emotion, warmth, and what's the word I'm looking for? Vulnerability. Of just being with somebody and being honest and being like, hey, I like you. I'm putting a lot in you. Like, that sounded worse than I wanted it to. I've invested a lot into
Yes, I know
you
what
and
you, I
into
know
this
what you meant,
relationship.
but of course my mind went
Right.
there as well.
But
Our word is bang, after all.
that's why I said it's a hot word. But it's another thing, I think, to be comfortable enough in that to allow yourselves to tease each other. Because in my opinion, like, poking fun and teasing each other and, like, being sarcastic is not a negative thing. Like, that's
No.
just who I am, and that's how I am with my friends, you know?
Right.
That's how I am with the people I've been closest with in my life. And I don't think, you know, you'd go to a therapist and they'd be like, yo, that's messed up, dude. I think that's just how a lot of people function. So I think it's a certain level of vulnerability that allows you to be secure enough in your relationship with somebody else to be able to also be upfront and frank and honest with each other in those moments. You know, I think, you know, this isn't the same about every relationship like this, but there's some comedian who has, I can't remember who it is. It might be Hassan Minaj. but he talks about being is he in an interracial relationship?
Oh, I'm uncertain.
There's someone that talks about being in an interracial relationship and how much being racist to each other is a part of their relationship.
And how they know that they're comfortable enough
They're
with
like,
each other that
they
there's
know
no
they're
bad
playing.
blood.
Like, it's not like they're actually being racist.
Yeah.
But it's
I
like...
think joking around is different.
Yeah.
You know, I guess that does...
Like, I've been with
break the
people that
barrier
called
of
me
comfort.
bitch.
Oh, yeah.
In a loving,
For
like...
sure. Yeah, no, I can...
Almost
I
in
can
a
relate.
pet name way. Not in, not in a...
Yeah, no, where
way.
it's like you're never in a fight.
Like, what's up? What's up, dude?
Yeah.
I've had people that call me dude.
Yeah. Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm trying to think of a time. There's times where, like, Rachel's trying to pick out a movie, and she's...
I say
always
I've had
picking
people,
out.
like, I've been with a lot of people. That's not true at all. Let's get that straight.
Yeah, fair. But, yeah, I remember Rachel and I we share that, like, the sarcasm and stuff, because she knows that I am not really a fan of a lot of the movies that she wants to watch. She wants to put on, like, Trolls 2.
Dude, I'll go to... Hey, Rachel, if you're watching this episode... Come to Chicago. We'll go to Trolls 2 together, man. I'm so excited for that movie.
Trevor, enable this, man.
Dude, Trolls. I'm going to do it. Hey, it's over, guys. Guess what? We're done talking about sex. We're talking about Trolls, the movie, guys. Hey.
Oh, my God.
Guess what? This is one of the best movies ever,
So...
Dude,
I'm happy that you're enthusiastic about Trolls.
Trolls is such a good movie.
But she'll recommend some shit to me, and then I'm really sarcastic with my answer, and then we just laugh it off. You know what I mean? Like, we're comfortable enough with each other where we can joke around about certain things, but, like, it's not always this, like, surfaced sort of talk. I guess
Right.
over text we talk in a surfaced way. We're like, get through the day, keep killing it, like, motivating each other.
Right.
But... when we actually talk on the phone or in person, it's very different and way, way more intimate versus over the phone.
I don't have anybody that I can consistently text right now. You, but outside of you, and most of that's even more like meeting up and project stuff.
Oh yeah, we barely
it's
just
not
texting
a lot
to
of
meet
conversation.
up.
Yeah,
we're both pretty bad. I'm pretty
after
bad
that,
at
it's
texting.
probably my sister and
nice.
my mom.
Aw.
So it feels weird not having somebody to consistently text.
That's like a female that you have interest in that way?
Yeah. Yes, a female that I'm interested in that particular way. No, it's just like... In like the last real relationship I was in, we didn't text constantly. We went to school with each other, so like we were there most of the time.
Right, so you would always see
we
each
didn't
other.
have to. But I've been in relationships where you text it all the time, and I try to move away from that and be a little healthier about it, and I think I did. But it just is weird to, not wake up and have somebody to talk to.
Yeah.
And this is some real shit, guys. We're about to get into it. I don't know about you.
Our words bang. We have to. We got to go in strong.
Bang. This boom.
Bang. Here's the truth.
Bang. Here's the truth. Bang. Mind blown. Blown. Idiot.
Continue, though. What were you saying?
It's fucking snowing, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Guess you're staying the night.
Sleepover.
Better call your mom.
Trolls 2.
Call your mom. Trolls 2.
I'm going to tell my mom to mail me. I got to get Assassin's Creed Odyssey over here. We got to play.
Dude, I don't know. I think I'm probably going to watch Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets at some point today.
Oh, Gilderoy Lockhart's
I watched
my
the
favorite.
first one last night. I've got some hot takes on it, honestly. It's a good movie, but there's some things that nobody talks about,
We'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
What was the thing you were going to say before?
What were we talking about?
You were saying you were actually being pretty heartfelt for a
Oh,
moment.
right. I'm the kind of person who, in high school, I was very extroverted. And through college, I don't know what it is, but I've just become very introverted. I don't know if it's just like growing up and learning who I am and stuff like that, or what I decided to go into has given me a certain proclivity towards that or something like that. But I'm very introverted now to the point where it's, being around like people like last night. We had like a cast party. Enjoyed being around people for a long time, and then it just got exhausting for me, and I had to be like, I've got to at least step away. But I really like having a person
Yeah. Having just one-on-one time is way better than being overstimulated at a party where most of the conversations to me are just I was forcing conversations that night. I was trying to be like, listen, I don't want to be the kid Steven Glansberg sitting in a corner by himself. So I ended up walking out and talking to people, but then the conversations were just artificial, kind of forced. I felt like that setting for me is I used to be very extroverted too, so I get what you're saying. I feel like if you're more tapped into your creative side, I feel like that's what leads you to being more living in your own head.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I have more anxiety and like stuff like that now. But that
just comes with being an adult, I think.
Anyways,
it just adds up, man.
I don't know. I haven't had that person in a long time, and so it's gotten to the point where it's like weird, where it's like now it feels like something's missing. Like for a long time after my most recent breakup, like this past summer, I'm gonna be upfront. I'm fine. I'm not necessarily bad, but it's just like, oh, something is missing. Like that kind of peace in my life that I like.
It would feel really nice.
It'd be nice to have somebody,
share that with somebody.
Which is to say, hey, if you're one of our 23 subscribers,
hit him up, baby.
Don't. Don't. No, it's just, I don't know. Because I really like having somebody there where you don't even have to talk to them, Like, literally, you're just there chilling.
Right. Existing
fucking
together.
Folding laundry,
together
whatever.
Alone
when
time.
I'm with somebody, too, I'm the kind of person that's like, we
don't have to say
cleans
anything.
Their room all of a sudden. Dude, my mom hated it. I don't clean my room. And one day I was like, you know what? This girl really, I want to clean my room. And then the next step was when I cleaned a girl's room for her while they were gone.
That's incredible.
I was like,
who are you? Right?
Holy shit.
I definitely encourage, though.
That's what love is, guys. Love is when somebody leaves and you're like, hey, don't worry, I'll clean your room for you.
So true. I do my girlfriend's dishes every time.
And you're happy about it.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't do anybody's fucking dishes.
Yeah,
my roommates
fun.
have dishes in the sink.
Yeah.
You better do your own goddamn dishes. But when it comes to hers, I'm like, she was just so cute making dinner for both of us.
You're over here dancing to like Maroon 5, like, oh yeah, they do the
Sunday morning rain is falling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm all for it. I get what you're saying. I felt that way before Rachel, and I feel like I found the person I want to be with. But I encourage you to feel more whole before you even get that person. Like, don't expect that person to fill the gap that's been missing.
Yeah, I know. I've learned enough to know that.
Yourself. Yeah. You do. I think you have a creative outlet now where you're like, I'm a whole person,
Yeah.
But I've only known you for 7 months.
Dude, my last relationship, I started streaming after we broke up. I don't think they would have really been a fan of that. I think they would have given me so much shit for that, dude. They would have been like, fucking nerd. And I would have been like, absolutely, that's who I am, dude.
Yeah, but that's not nice. I feel like you want somebody to have your back for any endeavor that you do.
Yeah.
At least to some extent. I despise when people shit on you for trying to do something different or trying to do something new. I don't respond well to it, even though if it's just like, I'm messing with you and stuff. Maybe it's me being a little sensitive or whatever.
Dude, I'm going to be real with you. There was one night, when was this Wednesday night? Last Wednesday? Those guys gave you shit at the beginning of the show, and you came out to talk to me and, who was it, Emily?
What show?
Or Valentina. It was main stage, and you were like tearing up.
I was?
Yeah, the guys that had told you about the Tourette's.
The party of No. Oh, yeah.
You were like, you came out and you were so, like, it looked like you were stunned. You came out and you were like, yeah, so, I talked to these guys, and...
Wow.
Yeah, I was like, I've never seen Jack this emotional at work before. I don't know what's going on.
No, I think I was just a little bit fed up with having to speak to every group because some other hosts don't do their jobs. But then I spoke to other groups. Now, I'm not throwing immediate shade. You do your job.
I was late seating, so,
Yeah, no, you're doing everything fine. I'm not saying that you don't do it. But there's some people that are like, I didn't give the speech. I'm like, why? why? Now I gotta do it. But no, there's just some people that were like,
I'm gonna be real. I don't give the speech to everybody.
I don't either. I only give it to the groups like that.
I only give it to people if they say they haven't been to Second City before. Oh well,
yeah.
Obviously, certain like larger groups that say they've been there, I'll talk to them.
Dude, I loved your face when I was like, some hosts don't do their job. You're just like, yee. But listen, I'm not throwing absolute shade to anybody. I'm just thinking some people in all workplaces don't do their damn jobs, and they still continue to have a job. You know what I mean? That's how the workforce is. You're like, man, that person's not doing anything. How'd they get promoted?
Right.
It's crazy.
I don't know. As far as like, as far as people giving you a hard time for going against the grain, my approach to it is like, I just know it's going to happen.
You expect that someone's going to give you shit.
Yeah. I feel this is the most bullshit thing, first of all, I think, because I have had a lot of privilege in my life. But at times I feel like I have been misunderstood where I put on a different exterior than what I am to myself. And so sometimes people don't understand who I am under the surface.
Yeah. I mean, that's very,
very
common.
Like people coming into speech at the end of high school, and then people coming into the theater department at a couple different times were like kind of scared of me. I think because I took things seriously and like I was just very like
passionate about what you wanted.
Well, very
to do.
stoic and like not like I'm gonna do my shit. I'm going to like.
You're driven, yeah, but that could also be like misconceived
to the point of maybe not being like the most friendly person. You know, not necessarily mean, or at least I didn't perceive myself to be mean, but maybe they perceived
the
that
outside
as
perception
a trait that I was, instead of stoicism or
just focused on your work.
Yeah.
I mean that happens all the time, and I think that's where a lot of the mistakes happen conversationally, and just people make first impressions and judgments before they even get to really know somebody. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm guilty of it sometimes, when in reality, all I have to do is just have a conversation with them and be like, I had my first impression all wrong.
Right.
And I think that's the case for truly everybody.
I just know those things are going to come, so there's no really point in... It's kind of the thing where it's like, you're going to get compliments from some people, you're going to get negative comments from some people. Just tune them both out and walk the center line.
I feel like, I want to be able to own it too. Just be like, yes, I do have a shirt with my name on it.
Yeah.
Yes, I do make videos. Yes, it's not taking off.
Because at the end of the day, I feel like everybody doubts themselves. Well, not everybody, I'm sure there are moments where, Scorsese are like the masters of their crafts.
There's some psychopaths that don't
doubt themselves, but I know there are people out there that don't. But, I'm sure everybody has moments where you go, I don't know. You go home at the end of the day and you can't figure out the story you want to write, or you can't figure out that last thing that's going to fix your problems, or you can't connect your role or whatever it is, and you're like, maybe I'm not as good as I thought I was. Maybe I'm not good at this. Maybe I am not meant to do this. Maybe I should just go and do something else. And at the end of the day, you have to find ways past those moments every time. And at the end of the day, you have to find your way to be like, no, I am good at this. Just because, this one person didn't like this sketch that I put out doesn't mean I should stop doing it. At the same time, you can look at everything and be like, oh, maybe they did have an actual, critique.
Yeah.
That I can take and make my work better.
Yeah, versus this is garbage. Was this constructive in any way? And did I get phased past the constructive critique because I was just worried that they were critiquing me in general?
Right.
But do you ever find solace in old sayings? Do you find lions
cliches?
No, like sayings like lions don't lose sleep over the opinion of sheep.
So cliches.
That's a cliche?
Yeah.
In a way, I guess. I think of it as like an idiom or a saying, right? I guess they're all the same. Yeah. But I find peace in those sayings too, because
that's probably
they're
more
tales
of an idiom.
as old as time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I find
that's a cliche.
They're helpful.
Tales old as time is a cliche.
So we're just rocking with idioms and cliches right now. But I find help in this sometimes. Where I'm like, listen, I need to repeat this in my head because, not that I'm a lion all the time, but I don't want to spend time thinking about other people's opinions of my stuff. I want to just stay focused on my work and what we have going on.
Of my like.
You use music as a thing?
Yeah, it sets my mood. I can either embrace a mood that I'm in, so like last night, couldn't sleep.
What's your playlist? Tortilla soup?
No, last night I played Split Pea Soup, which is kind of my like sad, like
emotional music.
A little more depth. There's this song by Jesse Reyes. It's called Love in the Dark, and it's so good. I put it on my story last night. So good. And I put that on, and I was listening to it. This was probably at like 12:30. I had just woken up. I'd fallen asleep watching the Pat McAfee show, I think, like at 10 o'clock or something.
What a great host.
And I think my arm woke me up. I've been having like shoulder pain and woke me up, and I was listening to the song and I was like, you know what? This is just kind of how I feel right now. I just kind of feel sad. I feel alone a little bit tonight. Like, I'm going to turn this on. I'm going to embrace this mood. Ended up coming up with an idea for, like, that movie I've been talking about.
And then you're like, wow, this is perfect.
And so I embraced that and kept that kind of music on and just kept writing for a while.
Yeah.
Other times, I can be like, I know if I embrace this spiral, it's going to take a long time to get out of it. So, like, then let me put tortilla soup on, or like beer cheese soup, something like, or something hard.
A playlist where
you're like put Future on or Drake on, something like,
Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I hear you there.
Like, what's like working on the weekend like usual.
That song will get you out of any mood.
I'll be like, hey Google, play "Life Is Good" by Future on Spotify. Playing "Life Is Good" by Future on Spotify. And then it's not actually "Life Is Good" because I think there's another song called "Life Is Good" by him.
So he just loves the "Life Is Good" idea. But do you find... let me get your honest opinion here.
Yeah.
Do you think that the path that we're going on, as far as careers are concerned, is the hardest path of any job because of the mental feats you constantly have to
I would
overcome?
liken it to professional athletes.
Absolutely.
As far as
there's
like the number of people that make
slots.
it.
Yeah. And then the mental battles are greater than the physical ones.
Yeah.
In my reality, like, I'm constantly battling this before I instinctually perform in a good show.
Yeah. And this is where we really go down the rabbit hole because, like, especially lately, I've been thinking about just how fast time goes by.
And how you only have so much.
So fucked.
Yeah, no.
How time goes by deep. And how, you know, I'm 23 now, and, you know, in 25 years, I could have done everything I want to do. You know, this could blow up next week, and we could start making movies and start like doing things that we want to do, or this could continue to be at 25 subs for
a long time.
It could be 25 subs for a year, and we get tired of it and decide to stop doing it. And music directing never falls into place for me, and I never get a Herald. You know, there are so many things where you're like, I'm pushing on all of these, and I haven't really auditioned for theater since I moved here. You know, I haven't had time to do that stuff.
Because you're getting your bearings.
And because I've committed to do something else, you know? And so it's like, at the end of the day, is the path I'm taking the right one to get where I hope to be someday?
You'll be thinking that way
and it's forever. Like, oh my...
That's the constant
It's battle. The rabbit hole that you go down. And it's like, you know what? At the end of the day, I might never make it. But the idea of one day I'll have an answer, you know?
Yes, without a doubt.
One day either I make it, or at the end of my life I say, well, you know, I tried my hardest to make it until the day I died. And that's... I chased happiness, you know? Yeah. I chased, or that's the wrong way of saying it, because that sounds sad.
I think you find happiness in the chase.
It's the pursuit of happiness, and I know I'm happy making art, So I'm going to continue to make it at whatever level I can. At some point, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, maybe I hit a day where it's like, you know what? I can't have a living like this anymore.
But you'd like for your work to be recognized as anybody's, as anybody putting in the work for a while would like to have their stuff recognized.
This movie, the idea I have is very very artistic so far.
So I don't care about if we have 25, 250, 250,000. We should just still keep creating stuff.
Yeah.
Regardless,
I think we will.
If it's not going to be...
We've changed a little bit.
It might not be the best production quality ever, but we also have $0 in funding. There's also, you know what I mean?
We don't even have a cameraman.
Right. It's been me and you filming each other.
Yeah.
What the hell, And the fact that it does continue to get better is exciting.
Yeah.
I think if you have fun doing what you're doing and there's this sense of accomplishment to it, then you're where you want to be right now. Mm-hmm. If you have fun musically directing, if you have fun making sketches and podcasting about what we're feeling that day, this is simply a therapeutic podcast right now. But I think that there is happiness in what you enjoy doing.
Yeah.
Like if you like where you're at right now, go down that road and see where it's at. If nothing comes of this in a year, which I doubt, I think that any level of growth is good growth. So if it's like, man, we hit 100, maybe we'll hit 250. Maybe people want to see us with shaved heads.
Nobody wants to see that.
No, we look like naked mole rats. Yeah.
I'll wear a fuck ton of hats, dude.
I look like I'm in Munich. Just bald, Aryan. I look insane.
A eunuch?
Munich, not eunuch. I look like I have no dick.
It's like, you think all eunuchs are bald? That's one dude in one show, dude.
That's Game of Thrones.
Yeah, it's one dude.
I look like Varys. I would just have no penis. That's it.
Varys.
Isn't it Varys?
Varys.
Yeah. Varys. I like to call him Varys.
Varys.
There he is. There he is.
All right, we got an article today.
What's our time at right now?
56 minutes.
Wow, we went therapeutic there. Thanks for listening to our therapy sesh.
Yeah. Bang, bang. Bang for your buck,
All right.
You get some deep thoughts from us today.
I'm for it.
You also got some craziness.
Yeah, this was fun.
I'm going to be real. I really have to pee, but we're going to power through and we're going to...
5 minutes left.
We're going to get it done afterwards, all right?
This is in the diet and fitness section at NBC News. There's a lot of news going on.
But it was on the front page, right?
Front page in the corner nonetheless, but on the front page, yes. So the article is, how this personal trainer stays healthy when traveling. Do I know this personal trainer? No.
I don't know, but this outfit she's wearing is so basic.
Very basic. So basic. So,
dude, that's something D'Elia does, and I think it's so funny. He puts it into any...
Basic.
And it's so basic.
So cute. Food, fitness, and travel hacks to stay healthy on the road. Parentheses, wine included. So if you're a basic white woman, this article's for you. As a personal trainer and weight loss coach, my clients and followers are often curious about how I do it. What they're asking is how I manage to maintain my weight, health, and fitness regimens while I'm on the road traveling and attending social events with a cocktail in hand. Many people are surprised to find out that I do not spend hours a day in the gym. I don't avoid cheese or wine. I love pizza, and sometimes the workout of the day is a 30-minute meditation. Fuck off. Tuesday, 3:30 p.m. I head to the airport.
Damn.
I arrive in West Palm Beach. Of course, you're from Florida.
Okay, we're not going to read under every one of these headers, Jack. I'm going to be real with you. It's a long article.
So, okay, let's say the camera, she's basically saying the camera adds 10 pounds. I need to be tight and toned. So what I do is I skip cheese and I drink water heading to the airport security.
Okay, really the point here...
If you got to take a piss, go.
No,
I will
Jack,
read.
We're not going to read through all of them. The point is it's not news, dude.
I'm so curious to know about her 36 hours, though.
You can read it off screen, man. Because look, just scroll down the page. Look how many headers there are.
There's quite a few. Oh, wow. Okay, flight back to Chicago, land in Chicago. We don't need separate headers for this.
Yeah, but that's only half the day because she starts at 3 p.m.
But then she has some grotesque-looking broccoli chicken garbage pile and calls it fucking detox soup.
I don't know. Honestly, it looks good.
No, that looks disgusting. It looks like she double fried kale and broccoli together and just made several mistakes in the cooking process.
Do you not like vegetables?
I love vegetables. I like them done
It's
right.
spinach, kale, broccoli, carrots, onions, celery, zoodles. Oh, yeah, that's good.
Zoodles, screw your zoodles.
Dude, zoodles are fire, man.
I disagree. Okay, she has a wake-up call at 8 a.m. She works out at 8:30. Blowout and breakfast. The fuck is a blowout? She's talking about taking a dump in the morning?
Nope, I'm pretty sure that's hair. Right? A blowout?
2 hard-boiled eggs and a gluten-free toast for breakfast. I read somewhere that eggs help with brain function. I have eggs every morning and I'm an idiot, so that's false. On set in Chicago. Let's see. Yeah, no, there's a lot of headers here, but why is this on the front page of NBC? Is she a paid shill? Is she trying to fund? Is she
I
trying
thought
to
you
get
got
her
added to the
diet
schedule
pills?
at work tonight, but I didn't, so...
Lord have mercy if that was the thing. Did
Sorry,
I get
what were you
scheduled? It's nothing important.
I doubt it.
I basically was saying, is she a paid shill by the NBC news companies to plug her product? Is she trying to plug some of her weird diet pills? I take this protein stack, and I don't need to eat anything for years. I am now working tonight. What?
You're working tonight?
I'm working tonight.
Whoa, have fun.
That's upsetting. Oh, man. But it's coat check, so... Damn it.
Oh, that's probably because it's snowing. They added it.
Oh.
They're so happy.
Wow, the harsh reality of what this world has come to. But yeah,
so you've read it. What are your thoughts on it, Chad?
I read the whole thing. I think it's just totally useless information. I don't think it needs to be. I don't think it needs to be on the NBC news page whatsoever.
Yeah.
Why is it there? Anyways, that
I don't
concludes
know.
the show.
It's weird. We live in this like age of influencers, and I'm sure that's what she does. That's what she does to a certain extent.
Yeah.
If she has to stay toned for the camera, I would assume that's probably a pretty big part of her day.
She's got to look good for the camera, you know. That's what we all want in reality, right? We all want.
Did you say that the camera adds 10 pounds, or is that something she said?
That's something she said. On
Okay.
there. I would never say that to her.
I was
she's in incredible shape.
That's what I thought.
She's personally said the camera adds 10 pounds
right.
in one of her first title sequences in the blog here at Holding a
So
Child.
I get it. The thing is, this is relatively realistic. Like, for somebody to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, like, the average person isn't traveling this much.
Yeah.
Like, the average person isn't hydrating through airport security during the day.
I actually refuse to drink water, so I don't have to pee on the plane.
But, like, the detox soup, like, if I wanted to be healthier, which I do, I would eat that. Like, that's something I could eat. Like, I don't think that looks bad.
Just
I would
a
eat
bowl of fucking vegetables.
vegetables and chicken.
Yeah. There's a little bit of chicken in there that I saw.
And then, like, that's something you have for a lot. Like, 2 hard-boiled eggs and gluten-free toast for breakfast.
Yeah, that's pretty foolproof. It's a pretty good idea.
Black coffee. Big lunch that will double as dinner. Salmon, quinoa, and veggies.
Boy, I might start making some hard-boiled eggs. This lady helped me out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Anyways, so like, good for her for actually, like, she's a personal trainer. So it's not like she's one of these people on Instagram that are promoting unhealthy lifestyles where, you know, you're using these diet pills that are gonna mess you up or really aren't doing anything for you. They're more placebo effect than anything.
Right.
At least that's how it seems. Obviously, you can't judge too much off of just an article. But at the same time, does this need to be on a news site? This feels like something that you would read in a magazine.
Yeah. Why is this? This is like, totally a fitness magazine bit. This isn't anything that belongs on the NBC News
our
page.
male proclivity to that. Maybe other people would like to. And maybe it's not just
but
a
it's on the
guy
front
thing
page. There was just an article about a New Jersey teacher, making...
At the same time, though,
sounds.
I will ask this question. Have you ever checked out an article where it's like, oh, this is the workout that Hugh Jackman did to get in shape for Logan?
The article is total bullshit. Yeah, where it's like, oh, he did 25 push-ups, and then he did 25 push-ups at an angle. But then, okay, that may have been the warm-up to his workout, but then he worked out 2 times a day. He also had a nutritionist.
Yeah, but there were, like, legit ones, like that Men's Fitness and, like, stuff like like GQ have put out.
Really? With like nutritionists like, oh, this is what he ate diet plan wise and everything?
People have like legitimately broken down stuff before.
He's also on test booster stacks, all this stuff to be very veiny and stuff. You have to take some sort of supplement.
Yeah, he also, for like shots where he's super veiny, dehydrates himself and then drinks water right before.
So unhealthy, but yeah. The shit you do to make yourself look good on camera.
Anyway, it's a whole different life that average people probably don't think about. I consider ourselves in that average group where we don't think about.
I'm not getting paid to make this happen. I'm not getting paid to look like Kumail.
Either way, I don't know if this ultimately matters on a news site when we're in the middle of so many things that we're currently in the middle of.
Shoot, right?
But at the same time, I guess maybe some people are out there looking for stuff like this that'll help them in their day-to-day lives. But this doesn't feel like anything that is new or noteworthy or something like that,
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like this is a new diet plan that's actually, this is just how one personal trainer lives.
Absolutely. Well, I think that concludes the show here because it looks like Trevor really has to pee. And I have to pee right after him. So, we're just going to line up outside the bathroom. Yeah. So, thanks for listening to That's Not News. This has been episode 24, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Crazy how we've just been hitting one-syllable words all the time.
Yeah.
If you want to check us out on our socials, do so at The Real Jack and Trevor, Jack and Trevor, just Jack and Trevor. Look it up on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook for those mamas.
Subscribe on YouTube. 250 by the end of March.
Shaved heads.
We'll shave our heads.
Yeah, so.
But until that time, I've got hair. You've got hair.
Mm-hmm.
I've been Trevor.
And I've been Jack.
And we will see you guys next week. Thanks for listening.
Focus, boy, you crazy.